Career fairs can be overwhelming, and that's why it is so important to have a plan. In this short video, we'll discuss what to do before, during, and after career fairs to maximize your time and deliver better results. When it comes to preparing, it is critical to know which companies are coming to the career fair. Firstly, you want to make sure that you aren't waiting in lines for companies that don't have opportunities for you. Secondly, you do want to tailor your communication to each specific company you're speaking with. So, how do you find out who is attending, what positions they're hiring for, and their ideal candidates? Most career fairs at Penn State have this information either posted in Nittany Lion Careers or on a fair-specific app you can download. Do check in with the host of the career fair if you cannot find this information, because it is very helpful in determining your game plan. Once you've identified all of the possible targets, it's time to research further. Learn more about each company's goals and values to assess fit and create your pitch. We hear time and time again from companies that one of the worst things students can do is visit their booth without having a single idea of what that employer does or why you might want to work for them. Do your research. Consult your Career Center's website or book an appointment to learn about research resources. Ideally, your research will help you identify the top companies you want to speak with. It is recommended that you also check Nittany Lion Careers prior to career fairs and apply to opportunities you're interested in. This will give you a leg up once you're at the fair. Now for the hard part. You need to think about what you want to say to companies. The good news is that many corporate contacts are taking a more modern approach and are conducting mini interviews at career fairs. You just need to know your resume forwards and backwards, the reason why you want to work for that employer, and the rest should handle itself. In the event that you're expected to pitch at a company, you want to be sure to have a summarization of your resume rehearsed, as well as a short brand statement. This isn't easy, and it's highly recommended that you work with your Career Center to develop these. The last thing you'll need to prepare is what you're going to wear and bring to the fair. Do dress business professional. That means fully suited up. Ladies, be sure to wear comfortable shoes and leave the stilettos at home. Go minimal on makeup, jewelry, and perfume. If you're wearing a suit that includes a skirt, be sure the skirt reaches your knees and that you are wearing stockings. You may even want to bring an extra pair in case of a run. Gentlemen, be sure to shave, take out any earrings, and wear dress socks and your dress shoes. Be sure your shoes are polished. Do not bring a backpack to a career fair. It looks unprofessional and you will be uncomfortable. While there are bag and coat checks at the larger fairs, you will waste valuable time checking your items that you could otherwise be using to market yourself. Do bring a padfolio, pen, and plenty of copies of your resume. Note that some companies are no longer accepting paper resumes at career fairs. Rest assured, they may still be interested in you, even if they do not take your resume. Every company has a different process, and digitization is huge in recruiting. So we've gotten to the day of the fair. Now it is time to put your plan into action. Ideally, you want to give yourself a bit of time to warm up at a fair, so don't start by visiting your top company first. Certainly use your time to chat with an employer you're interested in, so you maximize your time, while also helping you mimic the nerves of a top employer. Once you feel ready, start from the top of your list and make your way down. Do pay attention to companies with shorter lines and smaller companies you may not have heard of. If you need to step away to research a company you didn't previously research before getting into their lines, do that. It isn't appropriate to be on your phone while in line to speak with a recruiter. What you can do while waiting in line is take notes, review notes from your research, and eavesdrop. Yes, eavesdrop on the conversations happening ahead of you to get an idea of the recruiter's style. This will give you time to prepare and refine what you're about to say. While speaking to a recruiter, do deliver a firm handshake, look the recruiter in the eye, project, and stand tall. Image is everything. Career fairs are busy, crowded, and loud, and so oftentimes it is the overall impression you make through your nonverbals that get remembered. Remember to ask for a business card before walking away from any employer interaction. After the fair, be sure to apply to any positions that you haven't already applied to. Write thank you notes to the employers you met with. We do have a video on thank you notes to help you conceptualize what to say and how to deliver them, so do check that out. Also be sure that your voicemail is set up, personalized, and professional, and that your voicemail box is not full. Employers may be calling you to set up interviews, and you don't want to give a bad impression or create barriers to you confirming an interview. In the event an employer does call and you want to pick up right away, rather than have the employer leave a voicemail, just make sure you're in a quiet space and that you answer the phone by identifying yourself. Again, image is everything. To personalize your career fair preparation, visit your career center. Remember that your career center can also help you with interview prep, your resume and cover letter, as well as asking for extensions and deciding amongst offers.